why I chose Binance. I have a lot of reasons for choosing and staying with Binance, but I'll give you 6. So reason number 1 for me is the ease of setup. I find the Binance exchange account setup the easiest in all the exchange accounts that I've set up since I started playing in the crypto space. And it's as simple as clicking a link, entering a phone number, entering an email address, or using your iCloud account to set up an automatic account. The KYC process is also very intuitive, and the process is spelled out step by step for all of us who need that flow to follow. So my second reason for being on Binance is multiple ways to buy crypto. So usually, a huge barrier to getting started on crypto is figuring out how to get some crypto without having to give your money to anybody. We don't trust anybody, and that's fine. Binance allows me to buy crypto with my Momo wallet, my Visa, or my MasterCard. Or I can even have others transferred directly to my Binance account once they have the relevant details. Reason number 3 why I chose Binance: multiple ways to earn crypto. So listen, Binance has a dedicated earn feature that allows you to invest your crypto and also to grow your crypto holdings through these products. These products include investing your crypto, staking your crypto, trading directly on the platform, and even lending out your crypto for interest. Additionally, a crypto aficionado like myself could easily find multiple ways to earn more crypto by creating content for their vast ecosystem. The ways to earn on Binance are intentionally simple and easy to use for beginners. My 4th reason for staying with Binance is multiple ways to withdraw my crypto. Okay, so once I had my crypto assets in Binance, in the very beginning, I had no idea how I was going to be able to take it out. But, on a really, really good afternoon when I was out driving, I realized I needed to get some fuel and I didn't have any cash or mobile money. I went onto my platform, moved my crypto assets to the marketplace, and in less than 5 steps, I had mobile money in my wallet and I was paying for fuel. My 5th reason is that Binance is trusted by 28.5 million users, active users globally. Now, tell me, there are 28 million people all over the world. This is essentially almost the entire population of my whole country. And these users are content creators, developers, there's a support team. It has an entire ecosystem and an entire community around it. I think I'm fine trusting it. Reason number 6, and the most important reason why I'm on Binance, is that it has a vibrant ecosystem of crypto resources. Binance allows me to experience the many facets of blockchain and crypto. I get to enjoy the Binance Academy, an enormous resource of articles and training material on crypto and blockchain. The NFT marketplace is easy to navigate and opens up a world of possibilities with access to non-fungible digital assets, a robust exchange that has the most cutting-edge trading tools available for absolutely free, and a thriving global community. If trading is not my thing, I can find so many other ways to get involved in crypto on Binance. Getting started with crypto is easy. Let's get you started on your journey. So a couple of things that you're going to need. You're going to need to get a wallet, and then you're going to need to get an exchange account. A wallet will store your crypto for you in a safe place off of a decentralized exchange. An exchange account will give you the platform to purchase and trade and stake and essentially put your crypto to use. My decentralized exchange of choice is Binance, and so the next couple of videos are going to cover the basics of getting set up in Binance, getting your account verified, switching your account from Binance Lite to Binance Pro. Binance Lite essentially just allows you to move cryptos around, do a bit of spot trading, but Binance Pro allows you to do so much more. You can stake your cryptos, you can put them in investments, you can do trades, you can do future trades, and there's so many other things that you can do with the Binance mobile app. And so the next couple of videos are going to cover these basic steps to get you started and get you going on your journey. So yeah, stick and stay. Let's go through this and get you started on your crypto journey. First step is to get a crypto wallet. My wallet of choice is the Trust wallet. So you go to your device store. So this is either your Android Play Store or your Apple App Store. And then you do a search for the Trust wallet app. And then you download it. I'm working with an iPhone, so So I'm going to my Apple App Store. I do a quick search for Trust Wallet. You can do the same thing in your Android Play Store. It comes up, and I already have it installed, so I run and open. So it comes up and asks you to create a new wallet or not. Now, there are a few things you need to note very quickly on this page. This page is outlining the security that you need to take into consideration when you are setting up the account. The next page, which shows you your secret phrase. Now, this secret phrase, you don't share with anybody, you don't take a picture of it, you write it down based on the numbers that you see, so that you can input it back accordingly in the same sequence. Otherwise, it will not allow you to set up the account. Anybody who has this seed phrase has access to your wallet, no matter where they are. So you don't take a picture of it, you don't save it on your computer. I advise that you get a small book somewhere, or you write it out somewhere where you know it's safe, it's not gonna get wet, or it's not gonna get burnt or anything of the sort. Because when you lose this, you've lost the entire contents of your wallet. And if you don't input it in the sequence in which it was given you, you would lose the entire contents of your wallet. So this is very, very important. And you need to take particular note of the key phrase. Now, the key phrase on some apps are 24 words, but on this Trust Wallet, it's 12 words. So our account is created. Within your account, you can see all the immediately available assets that you own. So you notice I did not say currencies, I said assets. So there's NFTs and there's cryptocurrencies. You can add other cryptocurrencies that you want to deal with into the wallet, so that the wallet has the capacity to receive those cryptocurrencies. So yeah, this is your Trust Wallet all set up, and we're ready for the next step, which is to set up your account on Binance. So yeah. Now that your wallet is set up, let's move on to the next step, which is getting you set up on a decentralized exchange. As I said before, my go-to exchange is Binance, and so these videos are going to primarily be focused on Binance. Some of the activities that we perform here are similar to what you will do on other exchanges, but that's not what I'm going to be teaching. I'm going to be walking you through Binance. And so let's get started. So go to your Play Store or Apple App Store once again, do a search for the Binance app, and click on it to start downloading. Buying crypto on Binance is really easy. One of the easiest methods to buy crypto is to use the P2P market. And yeah, let's look at how it's done. I'm hoping that you have some mobile money, because then we're going to use mobile money for this particular exercise. So you're going to be moving money from your mobile money wallet onto the market or onto the exchange. Essentially, not directly onto the exchange, but to a merchant on the exchange. And this merchant will send you the equivalent in crypto. But let's see how the walkthrough is. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. You have your interface right on the home page. You see on the right hand side. So this is your Binance Pro interface. On the right hand side, you should see P2P trading. You can either access it from here, or you can go to your wallet. You see on the top of your wallet, you have overview, spots, and funding. And you can go to funding and go to P2P. So let's just do the simple one. So from your home screen, you can just hit P2P, and it takes you straight to P2P. Now I already have my P2P profile set up. So this means I already have a profile where I'm allowed to make payments or receive payments within the P2P wallet. We're going to do a simple purchase of USDT. We're going to buy about 200 cedis of USDT. So yeah, you want to go through. So if you look, so on the top of your screen, you have your P2P insignia here. There are two options. You have Express P2P and then you have General P2P. Then below that, you have your notifications, you have your buy and sell. Now we're trying to buy cryptocurrencies. We can buy a lot of other currencies, as you can see. So there's USDT, there's BTC, there's BUSD, which is a native stable coin for Binance. There's BNB, which is a native coin for Binance. There's Ethereum and there's DAI. Now, these are all options for you to make your P2P purchases with. So I prefer personally to make my purchases in USDT because it's stable. It's usually stable. The currency doesn't fluctuate much, and it's paired to the US dollar. So it gives me a general idea of how much value I'm putting onto the platform. So below that, you would notice a set of filters. So you can filter based on the amount of money you want to buy. You can filter based on the payment method that you want to use to pay the merchant, and a few other filter options that are here. So just to make this trade easier, I'll put in 200 cedis here so that I know most of the merchants that will pop up on my interface are merchants that are selling between 200 and a certain value. This also influences sometimes the cost of the cryptocurrency that you are buying. I'll come here and then I'll pick Momo because I want to use Momo to pay. And so now all the merchants that I have here are merchants who are willing to accept mobile money and are willing to sell within the range that I have. And so if you see the first merchant here, it says Rosie, their price for selling USDT is 7 cedis, 75 pesos. I'm actually buying in cedis, not in dollars. So it's a dollar equivalent. Sometimes the cryptocurrency market is a little higher than the forex market in your maybe native fiat countries. So you see that I have options, and there are several other merchants that I can choose from. One of the things to consider when choosing a merchant is not just the first merchant that comes up. One of the things to consider when choosing a merchant is, one, the number of trades the merchant has completed. So you see this merchant has done 204 trades. They have 94.44% of completion. You come down, you see this merchant has done 781. I mean, obviously, the more trades you have, when your margin of error obviously will be bigger. So it's understandable that a higher trade will have some challenges. But trades where the margin of error is 40% and 50%, you want to be careful. If you come down a little further, you can see CoinMe. Now you see that CoinMe has a tick next to it. That means they are recognized by the platform as being sort of top merchants. You see CoinMe has 4,891 trades and has a 99.07% rate of completion. This is very comfortable for me. It's in the rate that I'm looking for. He's looking to sell between 14 cedis and 219 cedis. That is not to say that I can't use any of the others, but I've used CoinMe in the past and I'm comfortable with the rate at which he releases the crypto for me. So I will go on and select buy with CoinMe. And then I see that CoinMe, so you see up here, you have the price and then you see the limit. He has between 14 cedis and 199 cedis. So I mean, I obviously can't do 200 cedis. So I'll do 170 or 180 cedis. Let's do 180 cedis. So that gives me 23.22 USD Tether, which is a stable coin that I'm buying. I go through the rest of the information here. It says trade info. The payment window is 15 minutes. So once I make the purchase, I have a window of 15 minutes to send the person the money and receive the cryptocurrency from the person. My payment method is Momo. The terms and conditions for this particular merchant is also outlined here. And for most merchants, you will notice that they have terms and conditions. So this is my setup. I'm going to initiate the trade. Heed the warning. Please read the following terms and conditions carefully. Failure to comply might result in a failed transaction and financial loss. Okay, I'm doing this at my own risk. Luckily the value has gone up again to 290. So let me increase my purchase to 200 cedis. So I run the purchase order. So at this point in time, the order has been created. The merchant's cryptocurrency is now being held in escrow until I release the funds to the merchant, or else I cancel the order. So right here within this interface, I can chat with the merchant if I have any questions to ask, or to see the merchant's terms and conditions if I need to. But I usually leave the chats for later, and I am sending the payment, but I'll just send a notification that I'm sending the payment for the order. So these are the details of the order. It says buy USDT 200, price it at 7.75. I'm buying the amount of 25.80 USDT, and this is the order number. Now when I come down, I see payment method, the method that the person is willing to receive. Once I do all of this, the next thing I need to do is make a payment. Now, once I click the make a payment, it takes me onto a screen that gives me the information on which I would need to make the payment. So this is the mobile phone number, the full name for the person who I'm sending the money to. And I've used this service several times, so I have no worries. I don't think my money is going to get lost. If I send the payment and I don't get it, I can always request that, the person's account be blocked, and nobody is willing to lose their account over 200 cedis. There's too much at stake in the crypto verse for 200 cedis to be that much of a big deal. Anybody who's around in this space stealing 200 cedis should probably not be here. They will get blocked off on all aspects. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the number, and then I will now go back and send the payment. I'll continue this video after. Okay, so now that I've gone to make the payment, the next activity will be to click transfer, notify seller. So once I hit this, the seller will be notified that, I've made the payment to them if they haven't already seen the payment on their phone. I've made the payment to them. And so what they should now do is release the cryptocurrency to me and into my wallet. This can take a few minutes, so I'll pause the video. And once I receive notification that I've received the payment, I'll continue. So just hang on around a second. As I said in the previous video, you have the opportunity to chat with a merchant whilst you are waiting for them to transfer. So if you find that there's anything in particular you're uncomfortable with, or you want to give information to the merchant with regards to the payment transfer, you want to come in here and, chat away at them. If they are available, they will respond. If you find that, you've waited and waited and waited, you've sent your money, the merchant is not sending your payment, you can click appeal here to get the support services, to get in touch with the merchant, or to find out why the payment has delayed. So that's what you can do on this interface whilst you're waiting for the payment to come through. So once the payment is released, you get a notification in your chat. If you are in the chat, your payment has been received. The asset USDT will be sent to your account. You can go back to the main screen to see that the order is complete. It says here I paid 200 cedis. The price was 7.75. The crypto amount that I received was 25.80. The order number XYZ. The time the order was created, the payment method, and what was my trading experience. It's been positive so far. It was quick and it was done with. So this is the process to purchase crypto using the P2P method. Now, if you want to see where your P2P is sitting, you can come straight to your funding and go to your P2P and you come to your funding, and if you open this up, you will see that you have the $25 that you just purchased, $25 worth of USDT that you just purchased, and it's also visible here. USDT tether is visible down here, as you can see, 25.80. that you just purchased. If you want to use it immediately, you can transfer it from your P2P wallet to any of your other wallets. But that's for another video. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them as best as I can. See you around. In a previous video, I covered buying crypto on the P2P markets on Binance. And I promised that I was going to do a follow-up video where we'll walk through the process of buying crypto with your credit card. Before I get started, to be able to buy crypto with a credit card on Binance, obviously you're going to need a Binance account. If you don't know how to get that, check the link in my bio, follow through, and you should be able to set up a Binance account directly from there. But moving forward, so once you have that account set up, you open your mobile app or you. To get started, open up your Binance app again. Now, ahead of being able to buy cryptos with your debit card or credit card, you would need to first have set up your credit card in your account. So you would go to your account on the top left corner where the icon is, the user icon is. Scroll all the way down to payment methods, and then let that load up, and then scroll all the way further down to cash payment methods. And here you can add your payment methods as you see fit. Um, once that is done, so there, when you go to cash payment methods, you see the cash payment methods that you have available. Up on top of that, you'll see cash settings, where you can go and set up your Visa card and other payment options that are available for cash. So now, once that is all sorted out, you go back to the main screen again. Um, let's come to more on the menu options that are up here. Scroll down to common functions and then select buy crypto. Now, once you select buy crypto, you want to choose what crypto you want to buy, because now you're not buying on the P2P market. So you're essentially buying directly from the marketplace. Any cryptocurrency that you have interest in purchasing, um, you can select from the marketplace. So in this particular instance, we're going to try and buy some Bitcoin. So let it load up, and then you punch in how much BTC, how much cash value BTC you want to buy. So once I type in 500 here, it is not 500 BTC. As you can see right next to the 500, there's a currency that I want to buy right next to it. I can change this currency if I see fit. So I can change it to US dollar and buy using a US dollar setup card. I can change it to British pound, but whatever it is, I can change. I can change the currency that I'm buying in. In this instance, I'm buying in Ghana City because this is where we are and this is the community that I'm teaching. So once you punch in the value that you want to buy, you hit continue, and then it tells you how much BTC you will receive. Now, before I go here, just a second. Okay, so you see what you get, one BTC down here, what the value of one BTC in Ghana cedis is. And that's 234,280 as of today's rates. And so if we're paying with a card, this is the rate we'll get. If we're paying with cash balance, so this is value that's already in the system that we may have already input into the system. We'll be paying with that. We'll be getting it at 235,618. So once we are all done and we're good with the service, then we can go refresh and run the order. So it will take me through a confirmation process where I will need to confirm that I want to make a purchase of this nature, and then I'll get the regular confirmation process for confirming that I'm actually making a purchase on Binance with my credit card. Click on confirm, And that should be able to take us into. So we're waiting for this to confirm now. When I started my crypto journey, my biggest challenge was a reliable source of information. I played around a bit. Spent a lot of time on YouTube. I spent a lot of time on IG following so-called gurus who, were throwing all kinds of chaff out there and promising me overnight riches. And then, I stumbled into the Binance ecosystem, and I came across the Binance Academy. It's by far one of the best collections of information on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, and I highly recommend it if you're looking to get started in this space and you want to learn about this space and you want to learn about Bitcoins. Now, the structure of the Binance Academy is so intuitively put together that it leads you on progressively. So you start off with what is cryptocurrencies, what are Bitcoins, you start off with the basics, and then it builds on that knowledge and gives you a platform to grow that knowledge and experiment with the things that you're learning. Let's do a quick walkthrough of the Binance Academy on mobile. Now, on mobile, there are two ways to access Binance Academy. One is through the Binance app itself, and Binance Academy by itself has a mobile app. So the second part of this video walks you through how to access the Binance Academy from the Binance app itself, and then also how to download the Binance Academy app and access it and how to use it. Now, this is one part that completely blows my mind. Within the Academy, there are courses that you can take and, finish off with a few tests or a few, knowledge experiments and earn cryptocurrencies or win cryptocurrencies like BUSD, BNB, Shiba Inu, and even NFTs. I mean, Charlie, there are courses on there you can pick, walk through, and redeem rewards just for having spent some time learning. And most of these courses you can finish in about an hour or 2 hours. So most after we've gone through the second part where you've seen how to navigate the Binance Academy, try out some of the courses on Binance Academy and see what you can earn for itself. So stand by for the second bit. To access Binance Academy on mobile, there are two primary methods. The first one is to use the Binance app in itself. You see, I have the Binance app set to the Pro interface. And then right at the top here, just below the top slider, you see deposit, referral, strategy trading, and more. You can click on more, and right down there in the recommended, you see Binance Academy. So this is the first method to access Binance Academy. Now, from this interface, it gives you a quick overview of all the topics that are available, the topics that are trending, the level of difficulty that you want to view with regards to the topics that are trending or that you might be interested in. And you can select or deselect them as you see fit. Now, I only have beginner selected in the filters. You also have a search option here where you can quickly type what you are looking for if you find that you are not able to see it quickly in the menu from before. So this is the Binance Academy interface from when you try and access it through the Binance app in itself. Now I'm going to exit this, and then let's go and open the Binance Academy app. Now this Academy app is readily available in the iOS store. It's also available in the Google Play Store. So you can hit your Academy app, and this is the interface that you get. It's a little different from what's the interface that you get when you access it from the Binance app itself. With this interface, you have a search button at the top where you can do a quick search of Binance. Then you have, say, a glossary, a content list. This gives you a list of all the articles and videos and contents that are in Binance. You also have the option to view a glossary. Now, this glossary is arranged by word and in alphabetical order. So if it's something in particular that you're looking for and you would want to find out a little bit more about it, you can very quickly scroll through the alphabet on the right, find what you are looking for, and open that up as an article and just read through the information that you are looking for. So like I've said, this is one of the greatest resources that I've come across in my cryptocurrency journey and in my pursuit of knowledge in the blockchain sectors. An alternate way to access Binance Academy is to open your browser and go to Google and just do a quick search for Binance Academy. And this should take you straight to the Binance Academy website, academy.binance.com. You can access it directly. If you already have an account, you can log in straight from here. If you don't have an account, you can register straight from here. And so from here, with your browser interface, you get a very similar interface to what you get when you're using the mobile app. You also get a lot of flexibility also with regards to the areas that you can look at. So you can look at topics in particular that you want to look at, do a search for topics, or you can discover new subject areas that you want to look at. So there are quizzes, like I mentioned earlier. Here you can pick some of the courses, and when you complete them and you take the quizzes, they give you free cryptocurrencies and NFTs and other digital assets. Finally, there are other products, Binance products that are linked in the Academy here that you can very easily select from here and access them straight from the Binance Academy page. So there it is about Binance Academy. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section for me. I'll try my very best to answer as many of them as I can. Sometimes the questions come hard and fast, but hey, I've taken on the responsibility to educate you, and so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you around, and be safe.